Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom, and right now you can get this sweet Scoop Soldier sticker when you order over at cardkingdom.com. Just mention in your order notes that you want a Scoop Soldier sticker when you go to checkout.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. It is I, yours truly, your host, Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger. Now, this week, we have the release of Theros Beyond Death, so naturally, yours truly had to take a poke at this. There was an Esper Stacks deck already before, right? From last standard. Relied a little more heavily on Dance of the Manse, but this time around, this deck got a ton of new cards from Theros Beyond Death. That's right, a ton of them. All of them are enchantments and whatnot, so we had to take a poke at it. And when you play this many enchantments, you got to think about, it's in the title of the deck, Aphemia, the Cacophony. I keep calling it the Cacophony, but I know that's not what it is. Don't worry. This card is the truth, right? This card is just so sweet. It's a 2-mana flying. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile an enchantment card from your graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. It's a 2/1 flyer. It's not like that cost intensive, and it just eats all the dead cards in your graveyard that you're probably sacking from Doom Foretold. Maybe you mill it from things like Temerit, or what I like calling it, Timmy Calls the Dead. So this card may just be a way for us to play a more aggressive version of the Esper Stacks deck. On top of that, you know how Corvold made its way into Standard? Well, what about Alayla, Artful Provocateur? Now, maybe I have a bias because I love Alayla. She's like one of my favorite commanders, right? And she's a fairy, so it's cool to see a Warlock type. But yeah, Alayla, Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink, other creatures you control with Flying get +1/+0. Whenever I cast an artifact or enchantment spell, create a 1/1 blue fairy token with Flying. This just spawns an army, right? This spawns an army on its own, and especially with how Theros is being built, you get to go ahead and just play Aphemia, and then Aphemia comes with, you get a 1/1 flyer, or 2/1, you get Aphemia, then Aphemia maybe triggers at the end step, which then means that you get to now go ahead and get a 2/2 zombie. I'm kind of liking the synergies here. And of course, we've got Treacherous Blessing, one of the sweet new cards that we got from Theros. 3 mana, when Treacherous Blessing enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. Whenever I cast a spell, you lose 1 life. When it becomes the target of a spell or an ability, sack it. This is great. We have now something to sacrifice to Doom Foretold. As you all know, this is what the main piece of the deck here, where we're just gonna keep just chewing away at our opponent's board, sacrificing random things like, golden eggs and whatnot. It's just the Stacks deck, but that's a little more aggressive. So without holding you up any longer, let's see how the deck does in the queues. I'll keep this. We have Aphemia ×2, the Cacophony. Cacophony? But Cacophony sounds funnier. I'm gonna go with that. Alright. Ooh. Huh. That's interesting. I think I'm actually gonna set up to go for Elspeth's Nightmare next turn. And then this way I can go for Madome's Prophecy after, and then eventually we'll get to use Aphemia. Oh yeah. I'm going to be pretty happy about the decision we just made. Oh, well, never mind. Hold on. That's a lot of tokens, so we would have to find our Kaya's Wrath. Now, I'm not entirely sure that Kaya's Wrath is what we need, but as opposed to Shatter the Sky. Because Shatter the Sky is a lot easier on casting cost. Hopefully we draw a land so then I can go and, oh, wow. They are going wide and doing that very fast. Okay. Cool. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Skill game. Skill game. I guess I'm going to just play Alayla. I actually think Alayla's potentially a real contender for, I think it's got a lot of potential with this new format. Because, with how many enchantments you get, just playing Aphemia gets me a token, right? Only thing that I'm concerned about is that this Outlaw's Merriment might get that thing that pings, but whatever. Cool. And then we'll go ahead and just start going wide here. Ooh, some Teferi action. Don't mind if I do. All right, let's go into combat. Sure, I'll exile that. Nope, that's the one I don't want. That's the one I don't want. All right, sure. They fell for it. That's exactly what I wanted. Just kidding. We're gonna pretty much have to bounce this Outlaw's Merriment back. Oh, no. 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 All right. Sure. All right. I think that I'm gonna actually go ahead and play Aphemia now. Actually, no, yeah. We'll name Aphemia.
Sorry I'm late. Don't worry, I got this.
I'll do this now. And then I'll go ahead and exile the other Aphemia to go ahead and nab another token. And then when they attack, I'll gladly block and trade across the board. I mean, I did kind of want to bounce the Madome's Prophecy, but I really don't want them getting any more value off that Outlaw's Merriment.
That's more like it.
Okay. Oh, right. Right. Darn. I forgot that it has attacks added to it. No attack. I didn't want to pay the tax on it. Now I get to draw cards. There we go. Doesn't matter. I'll choose whichever one at this point. So now I get to make more tokens. We'll go ahead and go Doom Foretold here. Doom Foretold next turn is going to be pretty solid. That'll at least deal with one of these problematic threats. Or, I mean, it'll hopefully get to the Outlaw's Merriment. Lava Coil. Unfortunate. There it goes. All right, what do we have on top? Wow, that is not good for us. All right. Well, our top card is very bad, but
I'll protect you.
ah, boy. All right, so we sent all that in. Let's go ahead and pass. What can I do? What can I do? If I get rid of the Beloved Princess, like if they decide, oh, can we block a creature with power 3 or greater? Perfect. So if they decide they want to attack with that, to swing into Teferi, I'll block the Beloved Princess. There we go.
Don't make another move.
Now I'll go ahead and play Doom Foretold.
I've got time.
No attacks. We'll just go ahead and pass. Cool. Lifelink Haster. Seems fair. I'll probably just sacrifice Teferi here. Like, realistically, I think sacrificing Teferi is the way to go. And cracking this fetch land will hopefully get me to my other Alayla. 41 cards left in my deck. It's actually a grindy game. Kind of a fan of it. Really good game so far, back and forth. Come on! Lend me that helping hand, you beautiful Planeswalker, you. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's see what they've got. I'll sack Teferi. Alright. And I'll go ahead and just hold up some mana, why not? No reason not to attack now. Just send in all 6. Sure, trade that in. Get for 4. I'll sack Murderous Rider this turn. Nope, no blocks. I'll take the damage. Sack that. That goes to the bottom of the deck. That's fine. And now I'll just go ahead and play double Doom Foretold. Get in for 4 more. Boom. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, that one, not so much. But, okay, Treacherous Blessing has been very much so the truth. I've been a huge fan of that card so far. Boom, and we got there. Oh, I'll definitely keep this hand. This hand's amazing. Sure, I'll keep that. Why not? Next turn, we go ahead and play Madome's Prophecy. All right, so it looks like it's going to be some kind of Knights deck. Try to keep both on top. And then now we get to go and choose a card name. What are we naming? Some kind of Knights deck. I think we're going to name Kaya. And now we can play this. Kill their worthy knight. Get ready to exile the venerable knight. Venerable knight, whatever. Sure. Nice. Draw those cards. Exile that one. Play this tapped. Personally, I think okay, if I would have named Teferi, I could have bounced Elspeth's Nightmare back to my hand. Whoa! They do not care. Very interesting. Alright, I do want that, so we're not playing our fetch land here. They have a land on top. Exiles their yard.
I'll be back.
Huh. Options, options, options. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do this. Get him to get rid of that knight, and then we'll go ahead. Sacrifice. Oh, look at that. And we won. Oh, we're keeping this hand. Madome's Prophecy has been such a wonderful Magic card. I've really liked this card. All right, hopefully we don't get Thought Erasured, but you never know. Or actually, you do know. It's probably gonna happen. Whoa, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, bud? All right, I have two options. I mean, actually, I do want to scry. It's pretty important. Set my turns up for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Let's keep the Godless Shrine. Are they going to mill me or are they milling themselves? They're milling themselves, so they're probably playing Thassa's Oracle. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Opponent's playing some self-mill here. Do they have Mystical Dispute? Alright. Sure. They're going to mill themselves. How do I get out? Like, let me see here. What can I do? I can bounce that. Represent that I clearly have something to do.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Yeah, I'm going to just wait.
I am not making
Because next turn I can go ahead and just target that, or I could bounce something, make them... I don't know, I don't even have to, actually. I could just wait, see what they do. Drown Secrets, you got it. Oh, they definitely have an Thassa's Oracle in their deck. Holy cow, they're going off. They're snapping off right now. All right. 37 cards. Oh, boy.
Oh, I've done
Get that back in your hand. Make them sacrifice that. I'm going to sack Madome's Prophecy. Or Medomai? Or is it Madome? Whatever. We were quite slow, but you know what? It's fine. We just got to get ready to rip the Thassa's Oracles from their hand. Which we can now do twice after I play this Swamp. Alright, opponent. What will you do? Alright, they're playing Drowned Secrets. They're going to opt. Probably going to target themselves. Okay. Dang, dude. They are actually going through their deck quite fast. I do not know if I can beat them. This is like a race for, like, oh boy. They have 32 cards left, huh? Alright, well, Thassa's Oracle, you don't have 32 Devotion yet. We're okay. Alright, slow down. Slow down. Slow your roll, dude. You need to chill out, opponent. Chill out. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Might be a bad idea.
So I can block with Medomai, or Medomai, or whatever. They have 3 spells they can cast. Oh, boy, I need my Alayla, don't I? I think I have to go like this. Let them sacrifice whatever it is. Sure, that's fine. Get rid of that. They can't mill as much anymore. They have 2 Phoenixes, but they have more than enough spells to fire off probably in their hand to kill a Teferi. Alright, there's Creeping Chill. Alright. So 2 Phoenixes, both at probably Teferi. Oh, we got pretty lucky there. They didn't mill another Phoenix. Means that some of them must be in their hand. Now, I know that if they kill Teferi, I have to pretty much sack Doom Foretold or Divine Visitation. So, pretty straightforward what I'm going to do there. Maybe they hit me. Nope. Sack itself. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this out of the way now. What do we want to do? Alright, so I have an Angel. Next turn, I could probably go ahead and fire off this Golden Egg and then also get the Cavalier to blow it up. And now we're going to just overrun them with a ton of Angels if we could just untap. That's all, right? All you got to do is just untap. Easy game, easy life. Oh, boy. There's another Phoenix. That's 2 spells so far this turn. One more spell, they'll get a total of 3 Phoenixes. All right. So we take 6 here. All right. Well, that's really good, actually.
I can no longer stand by and watch. There goes nothing.
And now we can just go ahead and start attacking them. That is Flying and Vigilance. I'm pretty much never blocking with this card, but I guess I should leave it back as an emergency kind of situation. All right. So we have 2 angels now, and the army of angels is coming. Just slowly, very slowly, we're coming along here. Drowned Secrets, sure. Gotta be mindful of that. So we go Cavalier of Dawn. We can blow up the Oath of Kaya. Oath of Kaya then makes us a 4/4 angel, plus then it gives us an enchantment to sacrifice. They might be actually playing Jace on top of all things. Don't really want that in my life, to be honest. I think we have to fire off the discard spell next turn. Like, we gotta fire off the discard spells next turn.
I've got it.
Alright, now we go ahead and start attacking here. They have 4 cards left in their deck, huh? Can I... If they have more ways to fire off their... Alright, Jace, there you go. That's what I want to get rid of. So no Jace for them. That was... I wonder if they have any other ones, though. That's the concern. Alright, they're going to mill me. Sure. That actually helps me out, because now my Aphemia will be able to go ahead and pull some more angels from the deck. I'm okay with that. I hope that's not Jace. Okay. Another spell on top. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, luckily for us, I think we know what we're going to do. If they choose to fire it off now by drawing it, that's okay. Right? They fire it off now, we just discard it. Alright. I don't know how they get out of this one. Ooh, very nice.
Here we go.
Oh, very good. Very good. So we sacrificed a Doom Foretold, right? Right. Yeah, alright. All in. And then we go for face after. I think, depending how they block. They obviously block the 4/6. That's 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, so. Nice! GG's. Definitely going to keep this. Once again, we have a Madome's Prophecy. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play that. Watery Grave first, and then we're gonna... Okay, opponent's on mono red, so it seems. Yup, mono red, mono red. Let's scry 2. Oh. No, this will just die immediately. I'll probably keep that. Why not, right? I mean, we have a 5-drop in hand that also requires triple white, so let's not shuffle that away. Yup. Kaya's Wrath. I'm gonna hold up this mana. Huh. Sure. I guess I'll take this damage. Unfortunately, I will have to let these live. But at least I got rid of that, because that would have been 3 damage. This means I only take 2. Oh, thankfully. Something that doesn't shock me. Alright, cool. Draw 2 cards with this. Feels pretty good. Alright, and we have Oath of Kaya. Perfect. And the basic island. Coming in hot there. Yeah, okay, we'll take 2 this turn. Or, yeah, they have a 2/2. Nice, we're down to 9. Alright. You gotta see what our top cards are. Are they gonna pump this like into Oblivion again? Right, Infuriate, so that's 5 damage. I'm down to 4. Jeez Louise. It's a lot of damage. Alright, we're back up to 7. Next turn, we'll go ahead and just play Doom Foretold, get him to get rid of that, that Steamkin. Alright, what does the Steamkin do? Get out of here, you angry little elemental. Alright, there we go. Gotta watch out, they have Infuriate, so that means they're ready to sling some damage at us at any point. Ooh. I'm gonna just lead off with this. I think I want to draw some magical cards. I guess I could have gotten a 4/4, but like this gains me life, which I'd rather have. Like the life gain's pretty important. Sure. Alright, perfect. Woo! Alright, nice. Feels good, feels good, feels good. I mean, I may as well just attack them, right? Or, I mean, and then hit them with the Oath of Kaya. This way, when I play Cavalier of Dawn next turn, I could just go ahead and give myself another 4/4. Alright, now they're forced to keep themselves afloat here, so they're going to send a shock to our knight. Well, I would say everything's going out. Oh, well, alright, I guess that's unfortunate. But you know what? That's still okay. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to definitely keep that. That's good. Nice, and we got there. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. This has got some kind of removal. In case that we draw the Thought Erasure, I don't have to shock myself to cast it. We'll lead off with the Watery Grave. If we don't draw it, then we just go with the good old Godless Shrine. I love the artworks for the new temples. They're absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that's getting blown up. All right. And then this, oh man. If we get that second white source, this will be perfect. Guess that one. Combat on your turn. All right. There it is. Okay. I'm on board here. So now they've got to go ahead and fire off a ton of things, actually. Because, like, if I start casting any enchantments or anything like that, I start making a bajillion 4/4s. Sure, they'll draw a card. And nice, we got there. GG's. I'll play this Godless Shrine first. If we don't see a land next turn, I'll probably just go ahead and grab the second black source here with a Fabled Passage. Yeah, we're gonna definitely grab the second black source now. Whoa! Alright, I think that's like whenever it dies, it leaves behind a wolf. Oh yeah, it creates 2 wolves. Holy cow. That's so good. If I let them untap with it, there's a strong chance I die. Because they'll just protect it with, Actually, you know what? That's okay, though, right? Because then we'll get to go to Doom Foretold. Yeah, that's fine. I'll try to kill it. Alright, so now they'll get their 2 wolves. Alright, how do I get out of this spot? Next turn, we could start making a ton of, so what we do is we go Alayla. Alayla will then go ahead and be kind of a solid blocker. Dies of an aura attached to it. Turn target creature card from a graveyard, mana cost 2 or less from graveyard to your hand. Oh boy. I think this is the way it's got to be right now. I'm going to just have to let this kind of like keep going. And then I'll have to try to block these like wolves or something like that. Oh no, do they have something for this? Season of Growth, sure. Won't be blocking that. Promise you that. Alright, so if they flash, kill this, right? That's 2/5/7. Alright, cool. Whew! Let's go with this. I go Egg. I go Timmy Calls the Dead. Didn't hit anything, unfortunately. Oh, boy. We go Egg next turn, plus maybe a Doom Foretold. X out 2 of the cards from the graveyard. Well, they won't have anything in the graveyard, will they? Or at least that's the game plan. Alright, so they're probably going to blow up Timmy Calls the Dead. Oh, boy. Well, I'm chump blocking that one. Alright. Sure.
I'll flip you one this time.
Alright, so now we have Kaya. Kaya will just start eating all the cards on the board. They'll scry, they exile 2, they can get this back to their hand. They cast it again, something gets +1/+1 in vigilance. If they choose to make that the Knight of Autumn, I'll gladly trade it. Yup, seems good. So they'll draw a card. Oh boy. So now we're going to chump block that for sure. Alright. Ooh. Go ahead and fire this off. I think this is the way it's got to go.
I'll be back.
Alright, so I'll exile one of their enchantments, pass back to them. And now we just have to block the Transcendent Envoy, which we have a chumper. We have something for the Knight of Autumn. Okay. They bottomed. What's in hand now? This Enchantress deck is pretty wild. They haven't drawn a Setessan Champion yet, so I'm pretty lucky about that, but... Control an artifact. That's so cute. It's a flying fox. That's so cute. Okay. All right. Now we just start plussing. Exile those two. That'll draw me some. That'll give some loyalty there. Perfect. They'll definitely snap block a Layla. I don't want that. All right, so that's another Transcendent Envoy. They don't have anything to draw yet. Right now we've got a bunch of flyers in the air. This is what, like, I do think that genuinely a Layla is just a powerful card, and that will definitely be true, like, moving forward with the format. Whoa, what does that do? Attach to create a 1/1 human. Battlefield, and you look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal an oracle from among them, put it in your hand, put the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. So give it trample? Okay, cool. It'll be one massive one, but it does not give it trample. Wait, hold on, that's not a good idea. Considering that I have my Elspeth's Nightmare. Cool. And now, what do we do? Let's go ahead and exile more things. That has plus... I guess I can get rid of that. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything. Remove that enchantment from them. And now... Okay, GG's, and we got there. Keep! We have the Thought Erasure on 2, so... Oh, it's a cat deck, huh? Well, we're bound to run into one of these. Okay. Do they have a cat? They usually... I feel like every time you play the deck, it always comes with a cat right away. I'll exile a land. I'll exile a land. All right, let's see what you've got in hand here, opponent. So they're on mono black. Getting another oven out of here, huh? I guess I have to rip that. Like, if I don't rip the oven, they're just gonna have 2 ovens, and I can barely deal with 1, right? I have my Kaya, but that's about it. If this had sideboards, that'd be a different story. But Gary will just have to hope at some point we can get rid of. Uh-huh. Maybe they'll pump it to get 1 more damage in. Nice. So we go Watery Grave. That gives us our 2nd black, but I'd rather get us our 2nd white. And this way we get to go, like, up the Saga trail path or whatever a lot sooner. That seems pretty good. Sure, you get a food token out of it. I don't know many non-creature spells that this deck runs. I guess it runs, like, the oven, but if it's an oven, they can play it right away. Murderous Rider might just be better to play. Yeah, I think Murderous Rider might just be better to play. To kind of, like, guard our face for a little bit. Cool. Huh. Let me think here. If they're able to get their Rankle going, that'll be a problem. Huh. I could play Teferi. Teferi bring back the Nightmare. The Nightmare then targets Murderous Rider. Oh. I mean, first off, I'm playing the land. That we do know. Yeah, we'll pass. We'll pass, so this way... I mean, we know that no matter what happens, Teferi is going to die, so I may as well get some value off of it. But the good news here is I can heal myself 3. I get them to sacrifice their Rankle. Here we go. Get them to sack the Rankle. Perfect. And then on my turn, they'll sack it, right? And then blank my Murderous Rider, sure. My turn, I can play Oath of Kaya, get my value back, or get my health back. Alright, perfect. Got that value, what I was looking for. Now, if I could draw like something like Thought Erasure, this way I can remove the oven. Like, I can bounce the oven and be done with it. Either that or I need to draw Kaya, one of those two. Kaya will pretty much be a one-off because that Murderous Rider will be... oh, very nice. Come on, deck. I guess, like, I can also get a land. Getting a land here isn't bad. Ooh.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Let me think. I guess this is like the best line I could have. Like, bounces back to my hand. Alright, cool. Because, like, I was chancing it on drawing a land. It looks like I did, so I got pretty lucky there. I won't gain the life. It'll fizzle. But I got rid of the Murderous Rider, which is okay. So now they have to play their Gary stuff. That's cool with me, too. Like, they don't have to. They can play something else. Cat's pretty good. Cat's pretty good here. Cat's actually amazing here. I need to find my Kaya sooner than later, so... Ooh, Doom Foretold. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I've done the hero thing.
Like, Doom Foretold here isn't the best because that means actually I realize they could just keep sacking their cat and then bringing it back, but that means Teferi's fine. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, then I'm going to go Treacherous Blessing, and then Treacherous Blessing, sack, you know, do all that, wada wada. I need to find my Kaya, though, so got to get on that soon. This keeps the Teferi around. I get to sacrifice Oath of Kaya. Alright, sweet. So they sack that. As expected. Teferi's still fine. So can they Gary me out of this game right now? Oh, nuts. That is not what I wanted. Okay. I guess they really don't like Teferi. Huh. Alright, let's see how we go about this now. I know that I could play the Murderous Rider first, but I want them to use their Witch's Oven. Oh, yes! I'll lose 3 for this, that's fine. Then next turn I get to go ahead and sack this Treacherous thingy. Cool. I'm going to take another 1. Sure. Down to 10. So now it comes their turn. They have to sack something. Probably the cat. And then I'll be able to remove the oven finally. Oh, thank God. Looks like they're going to go for Gary this turn. That's fine. Murderous Rider. Okay. And now we get rid of the oven.
I'll make
That's
them.
exactly what I want to do. Sure. So how much damage is that here? So they get to do 1 more damage to me, right? So I'm at 8. 3, 5. They have 5 on me right now, so they need to deal 3 more. I'll be able to block most of it. Alright, sweet. Get rid of the Treacherous Blessing. They gotta sack something. They bring their cat back, that's fine. I'm gonna probably sack Aphemia the more that I think about it. Because I want the Golden Egg's 3 life. Maybe, actually. We'll find out. Alright. 1, 2, 3. They don't have enough for Gary right now, so I'm gonna actually go ahead and just exile the Knight of the Ebon Legion then. Oh, they went for it. Okay, cool. Perfect. 3, so I get to do all this at instant speed. Even better, actually. Holy cow. I will block. Right here, right in front. I will block. Up front and center. Name's Zombie Token. Name's Zombert. Zombert's gonna block Murderous Rider, please. And then I'll get to go ahead and start eating up their graveyard. Oh, this is great. Oh, boy. Okay, cool. They gain 2, whatever. That's good. If we're lucky, they'll try to go for Gary, and then with the Gary on the stack, blow up the board. Actually, we could also just blow up the board. I just realized that. There's no reason not to, right? Because then they have to sack and then discard. And that should pretty much lock it up. Because now we're going to make him pitch that Gary. We're going to make him pitch the Gary. Then they're going to discard it. And then we're going to eat this whole graveyard up. Let's get rid of that cat now.
Am I dematerializing? Huh.
All right, their turn. Oh, perfect. Another Doom Foretold. Don't mind if I do. GG's there. Dude, this Kaya's going to be so good with this new format. Ugh, I love Kaya. Let's exile that one. That's the one that has haste. I don't want to deal with that.
That's more like it.
And we'll just wait, and then we can bounce the Madome's Prophecy back, or the Elspeth's Nightmare. Sure. Bounce it back. Oh, that value is so good. I'm trying to preserve my health. That's why I'm not hitting him with exiling all of the yard. Every activation is up to 2, so I get to just gain 2 life. Nice, and GG's, we got there. We went a full 7-0. I got right to bronze. I mean, not from bronze. I got from bronze all the way to silver, I believe, with it. So, I mean, obviously, as the, as the meta progresses and whatnot, things will settle in. People will know what they're playing. And maybe this loses the novelty, but right now, I'm a fan of it. And I'm excited to see how I can make this into a best of 3 version. And I really do think there is a chance that maybe Alayla could just be standard playable now. We saw how it was cute, but we got it to work. Divine Visitation plus Alayla and all the numerous tokens that we make. I am wondering if maybe we should be playing more copies of Alayla and more enchantments. I think we're currently at 15 enchantments or something like that, but maybe we bump that up to 19. So yeah, overall, you got to remember though, we're at 19 enchantments if you count Aphemia, so maybe go up to 22, 23. I really like Treacherous Blessing. I think that this deck might need board wipes in the main deck just to deal with the decks that go too wide, unless our game plan is to go wider than them. So the deck was sweet. It was a lot of fun. Definitely can use some tuning. This is the first week of it. So thank you so much for coming back for an episode of Single Scoop. And as always, I do appreciate you coming out and checking out my content. And if you have any other Single Scoop ideas or any kind of decks you'd like to see made, especially with the new format, I will go ahead and try to build them for you. Make sure you go ahead and send me emails. All the contacts, all my contacts are attached to the article stub that this video is attached to on the Goldfish website. So thank you so much for watching my content. Thank you for coming by my Twitch channel and hanging out. So many of you have been coming and pouring in love. And of course, really do just appreciate you for checking out Goldfish as a whole. So if you like the Goldfish content we make here, feel free to leave a like and a sub. And of course, hit the bell icon to be notified when a brand new video comes up. Otherwise, it is I, your friendly neighborhood Asian Avenger, signing out. I'll see you at the next one.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.